Hey, it's Jaime with Real Estate Advisors. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. If you're a home buyer, a home seller, an investor, or just want to learn about real estate, this is the home for you. So feel free to subscribe. Buyers, let's talk about writing offers. Let's get you into a home in a seller's market. Now remember, any little bit helps. A seller's market means that there is a shortage of homes and an overabundance of buyers. So if you're a buyer in that situation, the competition is fierce. So the last thing you want to do is find that perfect property and just not be ready to go. Not be ready with your financing, not be ready with that pre-approval letter, not be ready to go see the property. Essentially, preparation is the key. So remember, any little bit helps. First, make sure that your finances are in order. You have that pre-approval letter, you're ready to go. You have a way to demonstrate to the seller that you are serious, that you are capable of not only getting into contract, but actually going to the closing table. That peace of mind is huge for a home seller, especially in a seller's market, where from an owner in a seller's perspective, they don't want to get into contract and then have to get out of contract back into the market because they've wasted time and there is a stigma attached to that property. Other buyers, the same scenario, there would be other buyers in that seller's market, but other buyers are going to see it as why did this property get out of the market? Why did this property go back into the market? Why did this property fall out of contract? There's that stigma attached to it. So from a seller's perspective, they want to be sure, or as sure as they can be, that you, the buyer, are ready to purchase and get them to that finish line. So having your finances in order. Second, being available. Being available in a seller's market is huge. In the summer months especially, properties can go into the market in the morning and be under contract by the evening in a matter of hours, especially in a seller's market. So be available. Be ready to go view a property as, just within reason. You certainly don't want to lose your job and then you're in a different situation, but be available within reason because homes do go fast. And then lastly, third, drop contingencies. Make it as easy as possible to work with you. If it means paying for that title policy, offer to pay for that title policy. Give more in option money and reduce the amount of time that it will take you to put an inspector there. So depending on the markets, the option fee or the option money that people typically offer is between $100 and $200, and they give themselves between 5 to 10 days. Again, it depends on the market, but generally people give themselves that amount of time when it comes to option money. So if you want to make your offer a bit more appealing, offer more in option money and reduce the amount of time that you have in option period. So, I don't want to get too much into numbers because all of the markets are different, but the more that you can offer in option money and the less amount of time that it takes you to have an inspector go in there, the better. Now, you could, in theory, waive the option period altogether. Now, I don't advise that unless you're getting a tremendous deal and you have run your numbers and know what you're getting into up front. And even then, I don't suggest it. That would be more for investors that are very notorious for doing that. They feel more comfortable doing it because they have that experience and they know even if they're wrong in certain aspects of it, the deal is too good for them to pass up and they're okay with waiving the option period, because when they go and view the property, they look at it with an investor eye. They have experience and are looking at things that regular individuals may not catch. So if they miss on certain items that would have been caught in an inspection, they're okay with that because they factored that in. Again, I don't suggest that be the case here. I just wanted to present that, yes, it's technically possible for you to not do an option altogether. So waive your option, period, and you don't have to worry about the fee at that point because you're not purchasing it. So again, reduce the friction, offer a higher amount of earnest money. It's going to really look good there in the seller's eye. That intentionality is there. And again, just be easy to work with. Drop as many contingencies as possible. Just drop the friction altogether. And you're going to stand a much better shot at getting that home, especially in a buyer's market. Hey, it's Jaime with Echo Real Estate Advisors. Thanks so much for checking out one of my videos. Feel free to browse around for any additional topics that may be of interest to you. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss another upload. Lastly, remember I am a full-time realtor, so feel free to reach out and see how I may be of service. Thanks.